Well, things have not gone quite so well this season for the pacing star, Mr. Big. He's been very, very good, but just hasn't quite dominated like we expected.
But, Sam, it's still been a joy to watch the 6-year-old grin from ear to ear. He has earned $3.7 million to date for owner Joe Mascara, trainer Virgil Morgan, and Brian Sears. Mr. Big is trying to win the Breeders' Crown for the second year in a row, and Sears has made this his personal crown race, having won 3 of the last 4 open paces. But you're right, he's lacked that look of invincibility so far this year. He was no match for Shadow Play in the U.S. Pacing Championship, and he was rebuffed by Artificial last week in the Breeders' Crown Prep.
Here's our grand finale in the Breeders' Crown. The open pace Shadow Play upset everyone in the U.S. Pacing Championship. Meadowlands pace winner Artificial outgamed everyone in the prep last week. Mr. Big goes for his second straight crown, and Shark Gesture won the Graduate and the William Houghton.
They're off, and Artificial is going to fire out of there. Strut out quickly. Shadow Play from the inside. His inside second gets away there with Won the West in third around the first turn. Then Bittersweet, Mr. Big, and Shark Gesture. And they settle in early here and allow Artificial to dictate the terms here with Ron Pierce. The prep winner, Artificial, in front here. The Meadowlands Pace champion with Shadow Play, U.S. Pacing Championship winner, right there on his tail second past the opening quarter in 26-1. From the rail, Won the West is gapping in third. Bittersweet is fourth. Mr. Big is fifth. And Shark Gesture from sixth under a stranglehold there up the backstretch. And it's Pierce trying to steal it here on the lead with Artificial. Artificial bump drafting there as Shadow Play as the pace slows. Won the West is third. Bittersweet to the outside, followed by Mr. Big will pick up that cover. And then Shark Gesture. So it'll be 3 in and 3 out as they hit the half. And it's Artificial there in a rated 54-1, 28 seconds in the second quarter, and that's a crawl for these. It's Artificial getting away by 2. Artificial scooting away. Bittersweet first over with 3/8 out, stride for stride with Shadow Play on the rail. Then it's Won the West with Mr. Big on the outside, not responding at this point, and Shark Gesture. Artificial and Ron Pierce at 3 quarters. It's Artificial and Ron Pierce in 1:20 4/5, 26-3 in that third quarter. He's trying to get away. It's Artificial. Shadow Play, perfect trip, pops out here. And here comes Shadow Play after Artificial. Won the West looking for a gargantuan upset on the inside. In deep stretch, here comes Won the West and Shadow Play way out wide. Won the West and Jim Morrill Jr. with the drive of a lifetime. It's Won the West at 15-1 in 147 flat over Shadow Play and Artificial.
Folks, the fastest mile in Breeders' Crown history, 147 flat. What a night for the Burkes, winning their first and second crowns on the same night. And how about the steer from Jim Morrill Jr., who wins his first crown with a drive eerily reminiscent of his monumental pace upset with Holborn Hanover.
Well, this mile just a 5th off the world race record. Now, the owners of Won the West told us earlier he was going to win. They were right. Classic Jim Morrill. He may be the best ever at saving a horse till crunch time.
Won the West making his third Breeders' Crown appearance. Third final for him. He had a 4th in 2007, a 5th in 2008. He won his first Meadowlands race here back on July 4th in a prep for the Houghton at almost 30-1, storming home in 148 4/5. And kind of a sentimental victory as well for the Ron Burke stables. They lost the great Maltese artist earlier this year. Won the West with his second win of the season, 147 flat. Again, a 5th off the world record and all-age track record of 146 4/5. And an all-time Breeders' Crown record. The fastest mile in Breeders' Crown history. Won the West. Senior Vice President of Racing, Lennon Register, assisting with the trophy presentation. Connections of Won the West. Jim Morrill Jr., congratulations. First Breeders' Crown. A double tonight for trainer Ron Burke. Stroll and Stable, William J. Robinson, James Kohler. Won the West. 147, the second fastest mile in Meadowlands history. Tying Artificial, just a 5th off Holborn Hanover's 146 4. The fastest mile in Breeders' Crown history.
Jim Morrill, unbelievable field going in, won the West. What was your strategy?
I kind of thought that was the way it was going to go down, and just to hope for some racing room late, and everything just worked out perfectly like that.
Wow, it wasn't a lot of pace, but you stayed up close the whole way.
Yeah, well, I mean, 120 and 4s. The track's a little sticky, so I would say, that mile tonight was a heck of a mile.
Fastest ever Breeders' Crown mile, first Breeders' Crown win. How's it feel?
It feels awesome. I'd just like to thank Ronnie for giving me the chance, and I'm glad it worked out.